Welcome back to On My Bookshelf. In this episode, I'm looking at the Landscape Photography Workshop by Hoddinott and Mark Bauer. Is this updated edition the perfect guide to help you take awe-inspiring landscape photographs? Hoddinott and Mark Bauer are two of the UK's leading landscape photographers. They are award-winning photographers, they write for photography magazines, they co-authored several photography books, and together they co-run the very successful workshop business Dawn to Dusk Photography. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that they are very experienced photography educators, so you can be confident they know what they are talking about. Last year they updated their book, The Art of Landscape Photography. This, for me, is one of the best books there is on landscape photography composition. And if you want to know why I always recommend it, then check out the On My Bookshelf video that I did in that book. I'll put a link in the corner of the screen and at the end screen of this video. This time, they've updated the Landscape Photography Workshop. So in this video, I'll take a look at the book as a whole, and if you're a first edition owner, we'll see if you should get this new edition as well. However, if you do want to pick up a copy of this book, there's a link in the video description below. The book itself measures 235mm by 210mm and it's about 176 pages long. The book aims to take you from the very basics of equipment through to composition, filtration, advanced techniques, post-processing and printing. Why don't we take a look inside? The first thing that strikes you is the photographs. In this book you'll find some of Ross and Mark's best photographs. Having a look through these is a surefire way to have you reaching for your camera and heading outside. The authors describe the book as a landscape photography workshop in book form. The aim is to provide you with a resource that covers the essentials that you might need to improve your photography. So whether you are new to landscape photography or you just want to fill in some of the gaps or remind yourself about some of the concepts, then this book should do the job. There's chapters to take you from the beginning of your landscape photography journey all the way to advanced techniques. So you'll find a chapter on equipment, which will talk about lenses, camera choices, tripods and accessories. Then you'll find a chapter on exposure and camera setup. Here you'll learn about aperture, shutter speed, depth of field and white balance. Then of course there's an essential chapter on composition. Always worth a read as it covers topics such as balance, symmetry, depth and lines. As most landscape photographers will tell you, light is a key component to a landscape photograph. And the chapter on light looks at direction and quality of light and how to shoot at dawn and dusk. Despite advances in camera technologies, filters are still an important item in most landscape photographers' bags. So in that chapter on filters, Ross and Mark talk about polarizers, ND filters and grads. There are of course many types of landscape photograph, so the next chapter covers themes of coastal, rural, mountains, moorlands, woodlands, water and even buildings. And if that's not enough for you, Chapter 7 looks at advanced techniques such as focusing, including double distance focusing, how to maximize image sharpness, exposure bracketing, and low light photography. Of course, once you've captured all those images, there's chapters on how to post-process your files and print them, something which is particularly close to my heart. And then, just in case you need a bit more, there's a chapter on creative assignments. There's an assignment on taking great images in poor weather. It's probably something I should read, as I'm always complaining about poor weather. Now, if you're a first edition owner, what's new? Well, in terms of what you can learn, probably not a huge amount. The book has been completely overhauled. I think all the photographs are new, the chapter on equipment has obviously been brought up to date, and the post-processing section has also been updated. It's still a fantastic book, so my suggestion is donate your first edition copy to someone else and treat yourself to the updated edition. So, is this a book for your bookshelf? Well, absolutely yes. Ross and Mark have a wealth of knowledge and they have written this book in a way that makes the content easy to understand and consume. The book is well laid out and easy to read. You can dip in and out easily. Want to learn just about printing? Then jump straight to chapter 9. There also should be something there for everyone. So if you're completely new to landscape photography, this book will guide you through all the various stages. If you're a bit more advanced, then there should be something in there for you as well. For example, there's sections on advanced camera and post-processing techniques. Plus, of course, as I said, the book is full of inspiring landscape photographs by Ross and Mark. Just like the Art of Landscape Photography book, I consider this book essential reading for anyone starting out or looking to improve their landscape photography. In fact, the Landscape Photography Workshop and the Art of Landscape Photography complement each other perfectly. I'll include links for both books in the video description below. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode of On My Bookshelf. I'm popping up the On My Bookshelf playlist on the screen just now, with over 40 videos featuring a wide range of books. There's sure to be a title in there to inspire your photography. And if you did enjoy this episode, remember to hit that like button and give the video a share. And of course, leave me a comment. I do try and read and reply to everyone's comments. I've got more episodes of On My Bookshelf coming soon as well, so remember to click on that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. But until the next episode, I'll see you then.